The high value man. Garbage of the 2020s. Another garbage idea. What the fuck is this cat following me around for? I've literally been following me, this cat. What do you want, brother? Huh? Where's he got? High value cat. Yeah? 6-figure cat. He's got harem of bitches. High value man. Okay, let's look at this. Guys want to become high value men, quote unquote, because they just want to get a woman, basically, to love them. That's it. It's absolutely ridiculous. But let's look at it. What is a high value man? Well, it's the whole, makes a lot of money, some big jacked fucking special forces combat guy who also is super charming or something. I don't fucking know. What else do we need to be a high value man? Oh, you need at least 200,000 followers on a technology platform created by autists. Yeah, you need that. What else you need? I don't know. Screw that, man. Screw that. So I want to just debunk that. It's already been debunked by a lot of people, but it's really ridiculous. Let me give you a good example. Yesterday, right? So yesterday afternoon, I'm currently in Sarajevo, Bosnia. Okay, so in this environment, I would assume I'm fairly high value, probably in terms of economics compared to a lot of the guys here. If you look at the local earnings and stuff, it's not that high. And I was in a cafe yesterday, just working away, which looks nice. And there was another guy, actually, I think he was from either UK or US. I saw him just to my side. I could see he had some English text up on his screen, right? So we're there, and I was looking around. I was like, hey, there's some alright girls in this cafe. I've got work to do, but whatever. So I'm there, good-looking English guy, well-dressed, etc. And I was looking over at a couple of girls, and they looked at me a little bit. I was like, no, they're looking at someone else. Who are they looking at? And these two chicks were like looking, and I'm pointing over at who? Huh? At the cafe barista. Because he is a high value man. Two of the baristas, they were, I'd say probably mid-20s, late 20s maybe around 30. I don't know, it's hard to tell, isn't it? Pretty good looking guys. Nothing crazy though. And these girls were like almost trying to get their attention. One of the guys like clocked on, and he was sort of, he was coming over and flirting a little bit. Right. Baristas, bruv, yeah? Those guys literally be getting paid like €3 an hour, something like that. Yeah? High value man. And then there's, me and the other guy, we're sat right there. We're not getting the choosing signals, and that's fine. I don't expect it, and I don't want it. But this idea that a woman's like vagina is just suddenly, they don't work like that, dude. Especially like a lot of normal girls, they really don't. They really, really don't. So one thing you can do to make your life a lot easier, I've talked about it on a previous video where I said how DJs and club promoters pull on easy mode, something like that. It would be the same for those baristas. They'll get girls coming in every day who'll be like giving them eyes and stuff. It's absurd, right? It's absurd, but it's how it works. I know friends who are dance teachers who are not particularly attractive. They have the same effect, actually even magnified, probably with slightly sexier girls as well. Yeah, and these are like really not. If you took them out of that environment, these guys would be basically essentially beaten out. But what they are, they're a center of attention. They're a focal point in an environment. Okay. In the words of my friend, who's now a professor in Eastern Europe, they're in the shop window. A friend of mine, he was doing his PhD, and I have all sorts of interesting people in my life, you know. But a friend of mine, he was doing his PhD, and he worked in a wine shop during that time, and he actually got his first like mega babe of his life. She was a proper babe as well. She was like Brazilian or something. And this guy was like, he's a really cool guy, but he looked like one of the guys from Men Behaving Badly, like long greasy hair and stuff, but he had a proper good personality. He was a really cool guy. And he was just like, yeah, it's crazy. You know, I'm getting all these girls flirting with me. I've got this absolute babe. Yes. I'm in the shop window. And that's what it is. You're in the shop window. They can come and look at you. You're a focal point, right? And I think in some of these like pseudo-empowered countries, the girls, they like to think they're getting you. And it's kind of like, no, you're just throwing yourself at this guy. He's definitely going to bang, you know, anyway, whatever. But I mean, it's good for both parties, really. But I've seen that effect 1,000 times in bars where like the girls, they pick on it's unbelievably irrational from a male point of view, because you're just like, they're picking on a random bartender and they're just like, oh yeah, he's really cute, and then he goes and gives them a shot and stuff, and they all giggle and stuff. It's like, you've got like literally better looking guys on this side of the bar, guys who are earning like 20 times more. Yeah, it's just like, whatever. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. So putting yourself in the shop window, being a focal point, anytime you can do that, do it. I suppose that's what we're doing in Cold Approach when we do spotlight effects, you know. I think there's a little bit of that as well. And that's why influencers get women and stuff as well. Because, you know, they're in a kind of shop window online, a virtual shop window. Yeah, I personally like the more rampaging pirate way of doing things, which used to be in clubs. Now it's more in the day. But why not make things on easy mode as well, if you have the option to do that? Yeah, go be a high value barista. That's my tip of the day. Is there anything else on this front? And then even beyond that, just when you're actually on the date with a woman, it's fun and frolics followed by domination in the bedroom. Fun and frolics followed by domination in the bedroom. Or depends on some girls, they're not so into that, but so you go a bit more skill based, but you can kind of read it. But yeah, fun and frolics followed by domination. You will not go wrong at that. The girl's going to fall in love with you, okay? Fun and frolics, just when you're out and about, just having fun, right? Followed by domination. And all the guys competing over money, and all the guys competing over, like, by all means compete over money. By all means go for the fucking wealth. Like, go for everything, yeah? But that's between the boys. That's competing with the boys. That's not really for women so much, you know. So by all means, go for it. I think you should. I think everyone should. But that's for the guys. It's to impress your mates. For the women, it's not really going to do anything. It's not going to do very much. So yeah, that's the formula for success. Fun and frolics, followed by domination in the bedroom. They're going to fall in love, bro. Yeah, they're going to. Your problem is going to be breaking too many hearts. That's the problem. That's not, it's sound arrogant, but that's almost a phase I'm in at the moment. Like, I had almost a double breakup about 7-8 weeks ago. So, fuck. I can't keep doing this. Let's take some time out. So yeah, on that note, we'll finish there. I'm gonna get myself into the gym. Then I've got the Entourage meeting before work, so it's all good.